Welcome. Today, we're discussing a critical topic for the future of technology and business: building fairness into generative AI. As leaders, understanding and addressing bias in these powerful systems is not just an ethical imperative, but a strategic necessity for trust and responsible innovation. We will explore how to identify bias, implement measurable fairness, and create inclusive development processes. The challenge of bias in generative AI is significant. These systems learn from vast data sets, inevitably reflecting existing societal biases. Crucially, generative models can amplify these subtle biases, leading to outputs that perpetuate harmful stereotypes and have real-world societal impact. Detecting these hidden patterns within complex models presents a unique technical and organizational challenge for businesses. Bias can manifest in several ways. Representation bias occurs when certain groups are underrepresented. Allocation bias involves unfair distribution of resources or opportunities. Quality of service bias means performance differs across groups. Stereotyping bias reinforces harmful generalizations. Recognizing these distinct types is the first step in building fairer systems. A structured approach is essential for fairness assessment. This involves identifying all potential stakeholders who might be affected by the AI system. Next, map out potential harms or negative impacts. Define clear, quantifiable fairness metrics to measure performance across groups. Rigorously test and validate the system against these metrics, and finally establish processes for continuous monitoring and improvement once deployed. Fairness metrics provide the necessary quantitative measures. Metrics like demographic parity aim for equal outcomes across groups, useful as a general baseline. Equal opportunity focuses on equal true positive rates, critical when false negatives are costly. Predictive parity targets equal precision, important when false positives are costly. Equalized odds balances error rates, addressing concerns about both false positives and negatives. Bias mitigation techniques can be applied at different stages of the AI lifecycle. Pre-processing techniques address bias in the training data itself. In-processing methods modify the model training process to reduce bias. Post-processing techniques adjust the model's output to improve fairness. A combination of these approaches is often most effective in building fairer systems. Building fair AI requires an inclusive development process. This starts with forming diverse teams that bring varied perspectives. It involves consulting with stakeholders and communities potentially affected by the system. Participatory design allows co-creation with end users. Establishing robust feedback loops ensures ongoing input and adaptation, making fairness an integral part of the development lifecycle. Implementing fair AI in the real world requires a structured approach within your organization. Begin with an organizational assessment to understand current capabilities and gaps. Select an appropriate fairness framework tailored to your specific use cases. Integrate fairness metrics and processes into your existing development pipelines. Finally, establish a clear governance structure to ensure accountability and oversight. Your journey towards fairness in AI is continuous. Start by assessing your current systems for bias. Educate your teams on recognizing and mitigating bias. Implement fairness metrics and processes in your development pipelines. Continuously evaluate the impact of your efforts and refine your approach. Fairness isn't a destination, but a commitment to building generative AI that serves everyone equitably.